This is our next painting. It's going to be a group of tall pine trees. Okay, I got the outline of the trees in. Now we're going to work on the background. We're doing this one a little different. It's going to be kind of chunky negative painting, like doing the trees first, then the background. So hope you enjoy this. I'm going to do it thick paint. Okay, I got trees in there. I got the dark of the leaves. I put in some ground coverage. So what we're doing is, this is going to be more of a just a dabbing and blotting paint on there, and then we'll do the details at the very end. So I'm just kind of working it up a little bit at a time. I'm doing it with really thick paint. This is a dark green with primary yellow mixed in, and I'm going to start covering some of this up here with some, and I'm doing it really thick. I'm not really blending it, mixing it really good on my brush. You can see there's some yellow, a real bright yellow and green. I want it to be distinct where you can see both colors. And I am going to go over the trees a little bit, so just covering up some of this background. Big brush, thick paint. It's just going to be a fun little painting. Won't take us very long to do this one. So, and I'm doing it backwards. I'm doing the trees, ground, and then we're going to do the sky last. So kind of going over some of my dark spots so that it stands out a little bit, and then over the background too. Grab some more yellow. I do have a painting that I'm looking at over here. It's actually a photograph of some pine trees. I'm not doing it exactly like it because you're not supposed to do that. It's someone else's artwork. So I'm making this my own, just using that for a reference to go by. Not going to cover all the background because I want sky in there. And we're going to come back through with sky and that's really thick. I like that. It looks good. I like the brighten colors in there. Move your brush around so your strokes are not all the same. I just wanted to do something fun today. Did a serious one with the cows yesterday, so I want to do something a little fun, loosen up a little bit. That's what I call it. These are my loosen up paintings. I do some with a lot of detail in them, and then I'll have to do something just to loosen up. Get back into the fun mode. It's all fun, but sometimes it gets a little serious. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that bright color. Lower limbs down here. So that's the idea. I'm going to finish this side off, and then we'll come back and do the sky. I'm putting in the sky. I add a little dark blue to the leaves up here, so I'm putting in the sky. I'm just putting little touches here and there. I'll go back over it with a lighter color here in a minute, but I'm just not a lot of paint on my brush, just tapping in some sky in there in the background. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just a little round brush here, just tapping in. I'm using the blue and a dark green and a little white, lighten it. Kind of want it to be thick. So that's what we're doing in this stage. I cover all the background, the orange color. I'll try to cover most of that. Might leave a little bit here and there, but most of that will be covered with this color. Just wiggle around those trees, wiggle it within all that. And even leaves like this, you can just touch a little bit and put a little sky hole in there so that this looks like the sky's peeking through. Okay, that's the next stage. I did put in some grass down here, just lifting my brush up with the blue within the green. And then we'll do that again back here again after we put the sky in. Next step is sky. Okay, got all this covered, and this is the last piece of the sky to put in. Now I'm gonna do some tree limbs going through the blue sky that we painted in, and you can see how I left some of the background on the edges. That gives it some highlight in the leaves. So just wanted to share that with you. Next step is going to be tree limbs going through the blue sky. Okay? Alright. Got all our sky in. Chunky paint. Okay, putting in tree branches with this. It is the brown and the blue mixed together, makes a dark color. Just tap, tap, tap in, and then I'm just finding a spot that I want to branch and just pulling it up until the paint runs out. And then get some more, tap, tap, tap. Ooh, that's a heavy one, but we want it thick. Remember, this is for thick, chunky painting. Don't be scared of it. Not going to see all the sources of it where the limb is. You're just going to see pieces of it. So look at that. Ooh. Just put some on there. Just bring it off that tree. That. Okay, branches, easy, simple branches. Over here we have us a bush that I'm just putting in little pieces of branch here and there. Twink. You can drag it too, make a line, better line if you want to. Turn it sideways, a little thicker on there. Okay. You can also have a couple little small twigs over here. Bring in some twigs in there. Get some more paint. Putting the trunks on here, I just using my spatula, and I'm just scratching it on there. See how it does that? Just want to show you that. And I think it's about done. I lightened this corner over here a little bit, just giving a little bit of a lighter blue in there. Everything was all the same tone, same color, so I wanted it to be a little different, so lighter down here. And it's finished.